Alright, welcome back to another episode on this channel, and today we'll be making the messenger icon. Let's hop right into it. So the messenger icon is about four steps. So the first steps basically, and it has a similarity with the WhatsApp icon, just a little bit different. And like the WhatsApp, it's not a call, instead it's a thunderbolt design in the center. Now let's head down to it. First thing first, we need an eclipse tool. You can just draw an eclipse, whatever size you prefer it to be six. Let me just go with 600. I want it to be proportional. I don't need the fill, as usual. We don't go with the fill. We need to be seeing the inside and the outside of what we're doing. Now I'm going to create. Now we want to create a. What is it called? We need a star two, right? I think I'll switch to drawing behind this two. Just do it like this. So basically, I want something here, right there. Okay, so I'll do it like this. I'll just put this out. Let's say, if you're looking right now, you see the width and the height written on the screen where my cursor is. I need something a bit, let's say, a bit big. There's anything close to 900 first. At that 900 spot, you can remove your hand. 900, I think 900 is too much. I need something around 800. Yeah, and you remove. So take note, this is what happens. So when I do this, I'm holding alt and shift together when I do this. So when I get to 800, what I do is around 800, just as close to 800 as possible. It doesn't matter, just as close to 800 as possible. And then I remove my hands from the alt and shift. So I want it to expose itself like this. You can notice the difference is, you can see when I hold alt and shift, it forms a perfect star, and when I remove my hand, it forms a quite oblong star. So this is, I actually need this one. So you remove your hand from the alt and shift, and then you let the tool go. I could resize it back to 800 here, making sure the constraints are properly tied. And then I select the whole thing, shape builder tool. So this is the next step. We only want this in, this outer point with everything inside. And then we can throw away everything on the outside. This is the first part. It's the first part. The next part is we need a rectangular grid tool. Now before you click on it on the screen or anywhere, you double click on this point. Now this is the setting you need. You need the horizontal dividers to be 2 and the vertical divider to be 2. So you need 2 and 2. And you could start right from the center, make it touch the edge of this, just touching this one. Wherever it touches it, just let it touch. Now we need to divide, we need to reduce the height. Basically, we need to reduce the height. So remove the constraints and we'll divide this by 1.618. So now we have a good enough height to deal with. The next thing we need to do is we grab a line tool, take the first line from here all the way to this point. You can use a line tool. Well, I don't want to use a line tool, but I want to use this the pen tool. So you click on this all the way to this top, intersect. You come all the way to this downside, and then you go back to this top. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, right there. So now we have thunderbolt, let's say. So we need the line tool at this point. The mistake I intersected was I mixed it up. So the first one was the pen tool, the next one is the line tool. So for the line tool, what we need to do is we need to select, we're looking basically for the half of this entire box here. Now we can't find it with the line tool yet, so what we just do is we drop it, and we'll get back to that point. Just grab the guide tool, and we're looking for somewhere around the middle, not really possibly just somewhere around the middle. That's all. This is all we need. Now with this object selected, right, I'll copy. So using the edits, I'll copy and I'll paste it in front. Now the one pasted in front, I'll take it and make it 60 points thick. 60 points thick. I'll use object tool. Now this is something I don't know about other digital software, but in Adobe Illustrator we could turn this into a shape by going to object, path, and then outline the stroke. So now you can see that the bounding box is on the outside of this 60 point stroke. I'll switch this around to shape. I'll switch the color around because I want to deal with the outer points of it. Why did I say copy and paste in front? Is because I needed this middle one for a guide. At this point, we use the direct selection tool. We select this first part, right? This point, take it to the center. Select the second point, take it to the center. Same thing with this other one. Select this point, take it right to this point. Select this other one and put it here. Now we use the shape builder tool and just click on the inside once. That's all you need. You don't really need to do any miracles extrally, any extra thing. Just select on it once. Now with it selected, you can see we now have anchor points around those edges. So we need this anchor point. Holding the shift key, we need the second anchor point, and this is why we brought this sign in here, the guide here. So take it down towards the guide, somewhere just touching the guide at all. The next one is we need this point. Oh, that was a mistake. We need this point and this point. We'll take this all the way to where the rectangular lines are. That is exactly where this one touches. And last but not least, we need this and this, and we'll just take these ones a tad bit out, not really all the way here, just a tad bit out. So we have everything we need. We could now remove the rectangular, the grid. We could remove the inner path, and this is what we basically need. Now this looks very thin. This looks very thin. I need it to actually be a bit wider. So what we'll do is this. We'll use the anchor points, selecting these anchor points, selecting these anchor points, pull this a little bit down, select all of this and all of this, and pull it a little bit up. All right, that's better. That's way more better. Now, for this one, we're not done with this. So this one, we'll select the A anchor point tool and we'll make it come in a little bit. So just like this, we have close to the messenger tool as possible, the messenger icon. The last part is the color, and as you all know, I want to have like really accurate color. So what I'll do is I'll bring in a picture of the already made messenger icon, and I'll just put it right here. Wow, that is huge. All right, let's just shrink it a bit. All I need it for is a color. So you can see it's quite similar. Oh, I think our anchor points here was way too strict, so let's take it out a little bit. Yeah, that is it. So you can see it's very, very similar. What we need is just, funny thing is, this is white. It's just white, like it's just white. If we switch this, switch this and make it white. This, on the other hand, is where we need a gradient. And what kind of gradient do we need basically? All right, so you could first select this. Oh, I think it was already designed here before. So we don't use the linear gradient, we use the radial gradient. And let's create the proper gradient and range. So it's actually from the middle of this curve all the way to the outer side of the circle. And if you look at this carefully, what you realize is this. So the color isn't straight line. Let me just use a line to show you what I mean. So if I draw a line, I don't even need to draw a line. Watch this diagonal line, right? See this diagonal line. You see that the purple color, this purple-like color, is coming from this edge. Looks like it goes into the line, above the line, and then goes down again out of the line. So that is why you need a radial gradient, not really a linear gradient. Putting this at the 50 point, we need a new point at 50%. So the first color, right? First color is the deepest color here. The middle color is, now the middle color is quite tricky. Middle color is as purple as possible, right there. You can see that the color is beginning to look like it's coming out, but because of this that's black, it looks so odd. So let's just make this white first. Now it looks a bit more interesting, right? But we don't really need white. What we need is this color. And now you can see that the gradient is looking nice. And the reason why this is looking odd is because this guy fell behind. So all you need to do is just raise it above him, and there we have it. Oh, there's an outline stroke here. We don't need the outline. So there you have it, the Facebook Messenger icon all completed. If you do like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.